Hello everyone. In this interaction, we will talk about directive principle of state policies of Constitution of India, which are enumerated in Part 4 of the Indian Constitution from Articles 36 to 51 of Constitution of India. Directive principles are basically the instrument of instructions to the states while formulating a law or enacting a policy or law. Directive principles are originally the part of Irish Constitution. They adopted it during 1937 and Spanish Constitution had copied it from Irish Constitution. Constitutional experts like Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Granville Austin, they thought directive principles are essential part of the democracy and for the fundamental governance of the country. So they thought they should also adopt it from the Irish Constitution. That's why they are adopted it from Irish Constitution. Directive principles are part of Irish Constitution and directive principles are fundamental for the governance of country. Directive principle of state policy denotes the ideals that the state should keep in mind while formulating or enacting a new law. These are like constitutional instructions or recommendations to the state in legislatives, executives and administrative matters while dealing a case. From Article 36, the term state that contained in Part 4 has the same meaning as in the Part 3 of the Constitution with fundamental rights. Therefore, it includes the legislative, executive organs of the central and state governments and all local authorities and all other public authorities in the country. Directive principles resemble instrument of instructions. Instrument of instructions. Here the keyword is instrument of instructions. Means directive principles are the set of instrument of instructions for the states while they formulate or enact a law for its citizens for their high ideals of justice. Their basic aim is realizing the high ideals of justice, liberty, equality, fraternity as outlined in preamble. Preamble states justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. So, directive principles must contain these ideals. These are called high ideals of justice. As outlined in preamble, they embody concept of welfare state and not that of a police state. Means they embody concept of welfare state. Welfare state means sovereign state and not that of a police state like which is existed during the colonial era during British time. They had power to control. They have tendency to control state in their manner. That's why here in directive principle they frame embody the concept of welfare state. Directive principles are not justiciable in nature. Means you can't go to High Court or Supreme Court in their violation. That's why that are non-justiciable in nature. Means there is no provision for the constitutional justice in the case of violation. That's why directive principles are non-justiciable in nature. and they are also not legally enforceable by the courts for their violation. Means they are not enforceable, means you cannot go to a court in the case of violation of these directive principles. That's why government cannot be compelled to implement them. Means central central or state or local government, they are not compelled to implement them in their policies or laws in making in the making procedure. That's why Article 37 itself says that principles are fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply this principle in making laws. Means there is a set of instructions which are enumerated in the list of directive principles of state policy. They must bear in mind while formulating a law, so that there is no violation of fundamental right of the citizen of the country. That's why they are not justiciable in nature. Means while the state formulating that law, they must bear that in mind, so that there is no violation of any of the fundamental right of the Indian citizens, so that there is no involvement of the court like Supreme Court or High Court. That's why they are not legally enforceable. That's why Article 37 says duty of the state to apply this principle in making laws. Directive principles are, though non-justiciable in nature, help the court in examining and determining the constitutional validity of a law. There is another provision of directive principle that it is although non-justiciable in nature, but they help the court while dealing a case. Court must check constitutional provisions that are ancillary in the directive principle of state policy, and there are three directive principles: socialist principle, Gandhian principle, liberal intellectual principle. In next video we will talk in detail in three principles of directive principle of state policy. Till then, thank you.